Peace, y'all. I'm Rodney Rakai, and today we're here to rap about some things that I'd wish I'd known at least 20 years ago, man. Financial literacy is so very important, but unfortunately, many of us are kept in the dark until it is far too late, or at least we used to be. Enter Moguls in the Making, an entrepreneurship competition launched by Ally Financial, Thurgood Marshall College Fund, and Big Sean Anderson Foundation, aiming to tackle the issue of economic mobility and help turn today's youth into tomorrow's competent and flourishing financial adult. I'd like to introduce some brilliant minds who are on the brink of helping our community close the wealth economic gap that we speak so often about. Kicking things off, we have our Moguls in the Making alumni. First up, a pair of FAMU Rattlers in Earl Perry and Keyshawn Smith. And representing Alabama A&M, we have Aaron Martin. And our last alumni, brother Damari Tyler, representing the blue and gold of North Carolina A&T State University. And then from Ally Financial, we also have representing A&T, Sister Natalie Brown. I'm excited to have this conversation, something that I can hopefully tell my son some things about, because I'm trying to figure it out too, and y'all are the experts. So I want to kick it off with you, Natalie. Tell us what the Mogul in the Making program is and why the competition was launched.
Well, we're excited to talk to you today. The Moguls in the Making program really came out of a concept of trying to give back to the community, and particularly to students of color at historically Black colleges and universities, creating a pathway for economic mobility for them, as well as opportunities for internships and scholarship dollars, an opportunity for students to participate in a business pitch competition where they're pitching ideas around economic mobility for a specific industry. And we've got some rock star students that we've pulled from HBCUs to further our path here at Ally.
Man, that is so powerful. I wish something like this was around back when I was in school. I mean, man. So Damari, after your experience in the competition, you, along with the other Moguls in the Making alumni with us, became an intern at Ally Financial. So how was that experience transitioning from competing to working internally?
Yeah, so my transition from competing to interning here at Ally Financial was great, honestly. My colleagues and I, we were tasked with coming up with an innovative way to help teach financial education for middle school students. We knew that Ally Financial has financial education programs for elementary school kids and also high school kids and beyond, but there was a gap and there wasn't anything tailored towards middle schoolers. So my colleagues and I, as we were thinking about various solutions and what we wanted to come up with, the key component that we knew we wanted to centralize our solution around was technology, right? So whether that was an application, video game, a website, whatever the case may be. But Keyshawn actually is the brains behind Minecraft. He played it a ton, right? He said, hey, if we can create our own world within Minecraft that is tailored towards teaching middle school kids about financial education, then we can strike gold with this. And here we are now.
So Keyshawn, you are obviously the tech juggernaut amongst everyone here. You're immersed in the world of Minecraft. So you created this game within Minecraft called Fintropolis. What is it? What does the name mean? And how did you come up with it, sir?
So Fintropolis is a world within Minecraft where students can learn different financial concepts. If you break the word down, Fintropolis essentially is a city built on finances. So students can learn about credit, savings, investing.
Cool. So Earl, how did the team decide on game-based learning?
So the team decided on game-based learning by essentially just talking to teachers, students, and principals. We wanted to make sure that we made a game that was solely tailored towards students. So the best way to do that is to talk to people who are around students every day.
Well said. Damari, thinking back to presenting to Ally's CEO, what did you think would come of the presentation? And did you think your game idea would actually be released to the public?
Great question. So, just getting the opportunity to present in front of the CEO of a company was amazing to me. I honestly never been in a situation to where I get to present in front of a CEO. So I definitely wanted to maximize that opportunity. And I feel like we wanted to leave these executives with a presentation that they will honestly never forget, right? So, and I think we executed that plan. And to your second point, I honestly did not know that our Fintropolis game was going to get pushed forward. In all honesty, I mean, you hear, companies may say one thing, but it shows a lot about Ally for them to really take the initiative to not only say that they're going to push our solution forward, but actually make the steps to actually doing it.
For sure. That has to feel good, man. Like, we made that. That's us right there, fam.
Yeah, for sure.
Keyshawn, As the resident expert of the world of Minecraft, what advice would you give teachers and parents, guardians on using Fintropolis with kids?
The advice I would give to parents and teachers is just load the game up for the students and allow them to explore the more for themselves. Allow them to come up with their own questions and just help them when they need help.
Very powerful. Aaron, you all set the bar incredibly high in year one. Like, I don't know who else is going to be able to conceptualize something this impactful. Describe what it has been like seeing your game launch nationwide.
Seeing the game launched and seeing how people have been reacting to it, hearing the comments come in and the reviews has been so surreal.
I have a son. My son is a teenager, and I'm trying to help him understand finance a lot better. He just got his own bank account, and so now, because he's completely immersed in video game culture, so now that I know something like this exists, I am actually very excited after we are done here to get him in front of the game and see what he's able to come up with, what questions he may ask, because it's important. It's very, very important. So Aaron, what's the one thing you want people to know about Moguls in the Making?
There's so many sessions, there's so many people, like the amount of networking that you could be doing at this competition is endless. So make the most of it completely. Talk to everybody, and even if you don't know who they are, get to know them, whether that be students or whether it's an ally, employee or field professional. Like, you get to know everybody, make those connections, and learn as much as you can. Ask all the questions. This is a free weekend where you can completely change the trajectory of your life.
So Natalie, what can we expect to see from Moguls in the Making students in year 3 of the program?
I think what you're going to see this year is a lot more excitement from our students. We will be virtual or quasi-virtual, so we're trying to do a hybrid model this year. We've got just so many schools, 10 schools from across the HBCU footprint. And listen, hopefully these students will go back and recruit more talent like these 4 that we have here to come and work at Ally or to just come participate in the competition.
At the end of the day, we are part of a fraternity in the HBCU world. So we may, posture and we may declare ourselves better than the other, but at the end of the day, it really is a community and a tribe. And if you go through the HBCU experience, it is always love. So I, respect to Alabama A&M and FAM and everyone else, but Aggie Pride, you know what it is. Okay, so.
Hey y'all, now for full episodes of Revolt Black News, tune into Revolt TV. And if your cable provider doesn't carry it, make sure you reach out and let them know that you're trying to join the revolution. I'll see y'all every Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, only on Revolt.